Hi, Yvonne here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to make one of these cards, and you'll see here from this one I made this vanilla on crumb cake with Merlot, and this one I had an extra layer of old olive, and then I stamped the inside. And this is using the Sale-A-Bration Dahlia Delightful, or Definitely Dahlia, sorry, Delicate Dahlia, and the Dazzling Diamonds. So let's get started. You'll need very vanilla cardstock, and on this layer I'm going to use Merlot and crumb cake, and I'll have all the sizes and dimensions down below, and 2 1/2 inch by 4 inch strips of the dazzling gold paper. And I'm going to use from the Tasteful Labels dies, this die for the center. I'm going to also cut a piece out of photocopy paper for a mask. I've got some photocopy paper. I'm going to be stamping off on just about everything. So I've got a piece of scrap photocopy paper that I use. You know, the printer papers shoot out those funny pieces of extra paper. They're kind of annoying. So I use those and make scraps out of these. Now I'm going to start with crumb cake. And I'm going to stamp the background on this card. You see the background is with the leaves. And I'm going to stamp off. Oh, I think I've got the wrong. Yeah, no, that's right. And I'm just going to leave a few spots open here. I'm not going to populate it too much. Okay, then I'm going to take from the Tasteful Textures and Frames this cute little splotch stamp, and I'm going to do the same thing with crumb cake, and I'm just going to stamp off, put these cute little splotches in here. I think they're adorable. Okay. Now, with this using as where I want to put my actual, I'm going to use this as a mask, and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so now with Merlot, close this up so I don't have an accident and stamp with the wrong stamp. This beautiful Delicate Dahlia. Okay, so I made a mark here so I know which way is up. Okay, so when I put this down, then I put the flower pattern over top. You're going to see that. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp, taking this off. So I can guesstimate where my flower should be. I already got some ink on there, so I'll turn it this way so you can't see it. Right about, oh, turn my arrow. Okay, and I'm going to slip this in here so I don't double stamp it. I can't see where I'm going now. Just about there. There we go. Ooh, isn't that dramatic? It's gorgeous. Okay, so when I put that on there, you get this flower shape. Perfect. I'm going to take now with the leaves, and I'll just clean this off, and I'm going to use Old Olive, which is a little more darker green, a little more subdued. Close that. And stamp this, stamp it off. Now I've made a mask for myself. I just stamped it on some photocopy paper and fussy cut it out. And I've done the same thing. I put the arrow, so I guess I didn't, there we go. Put it there. And stamp it off twice. Okay, looking good. So now I'm going to take the Happy Birthday from the Welcoming Woods stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that in soft suede. Okay, now for the stamping on the inside, well, I've got everything out. I'm going to stamp my Dahlia again in Merlot, and I'm going to stamp it off. I'm going to put it right about there. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to stamp the leaves. Take my mask again. Oh! Darn, I used Merlot. Oh well, that's the way it is. I was supposed to do that, and see, that's why I don't take out. Close your stamp pads. Okay, so we're going to have one Merlot leaf. That's the way it is. And we'll do the other one. I'm going to stamp this off twice. There we go. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to stamp the sentiment from Elegantly Set that says, "Wishing you a wonderful birthday." I'm going to close that up and use soft suede for this as well. And okay, and I'm going to stamp those little spotches, stamp them off. Okay. Okay, let me just close up these stamp pads. Now that's all the stamping we're going to do. Then the next is doing the layering. And before I get any further, jump ahead of me, I'm going to emboss this layer with the embossing fold. So let's just put this together now. having troubles with my microphone wire for some reason. It keeps plopping down. This layer, some Tombow as well. Okay, before I get carried away here. Okay, to put these on, I'm just going to line it up on my paper here, and I'll put these are 4 inches long, 1/2 inches of this Dazzling paper. It's gorgeous. And I'm just going to use this as a guide, about 4 inches about there, to make sure I get it straight. This paper on this card, you really don't need ribbon. You know me, I love ribbon. Okay, so take this and I'm going to put some dimensions. Oh, and I opened up a new package of dimensionals just for this card. Oops. It's a pretty easy, fancy, quick card. So pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to use that shadow mark left from the masking to put that on. So see, it's pretty close for flower shape. And just to finish it off, I've got some of these, you know, the gold metallic pearls that you can get in the Annual Catalogue. And they're adhesive. There you go. Let's see, I put one there. I guess I got a spotch ink there. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was just going to finish this off. I can still do it. Stamp this, stamp it off. I was just going to put a fun, pretty good. Good. Ooh, that lucked out. That's the fun of making cards, is that you can, there's never a wrong way, there's just a plan B, sometimes plan C. And I think I'm going to go a little crazy with the pearls here. I'm going to put one up here. A couple more about here. This embossing folder on the background of this crumb cape just really makes this card, I think. Let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I always try to do this in odd numbers. It just seems to work better. 9. There you go. Voila. Isn't that gorgeous? Wishing you a wonderful birthday. Okay. So there you go. Thanks for coming to my craft room, and I'll have all the information, dimensions, and how to make this card down below. So, hope you'll try this project. Bye for now.